Right, boys, here we are. Welcome back to the channel, episode 2 of the Lazio beta. We've kicked on a fair bit, actually. We've come through. We're at the start of December. Last episode, it kind of set up nicely. I thought we were going to do all right against Inter, and it was a damp squid. So the tactic is evolving, tweaking all the time. I think I've got a little bit of them. It's just now sorting out what to do with the main two strikers. Not so much Immobile, but what to do as my backup striker. I need to get my idea right ahead of the summer when we make some big changes in the squad. Let's get into it. We've got Champions League. We've got an opportunity, I think, to qualify out of the group. We were given a stinking group in the Champions League as well, so I'll show you that. And we've also got Roma, the Rome derby. They're struggling at the moment, but they have home advantage. Right, let's get into it. Make sure you smash a like on today's video. Subscribe if you are new. Links to everything down below. Patreon, Discord, getting yourself a copy of FM21. It's all down there. Let's get into it. Let me show you also our new Italian signing. So, our only signing, Manuel Locatelli. I think he cost around 20 million. He did, £20 million. He's actually ineligible for the Champions League. But we've been able to survive without him just. Italian side, it was quite funny. I'd literally just signed him last night. Video went out, and then I think 3 people actually mentioned Locatelli in the comments. So, yeah, Locatelli is in. We'll try and do bits in the January, maybe try and get one more in, try and get a loan in. People have suggested me signings. Thank you very much. Remember, we're trying to keep it Italian. I think someone else also said in the comments as well, trying to get, there's a lot of Argentinians and a fair amount of African players that have sort of like dual citizenship, so we will look at that. But I'd like to get some Italian internationals in. They have to be they don't have to be young, but the board are seeking players under the age of 22. So since last episode, after losing against Inter in that sort of like stalemate, it wasn't the most exciting game in the world. Defeat to Torino as well, so I felt a little bit of the pressure. We started changing things up. Udinese, and then in the Champions League we've been given Ludogorets, who we play today, Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid. Ludogorets we started 5-1, we then beat Dortmund 1-0, and then we then beat Real Madrid 1-0. We've just been beaten to Real Madrid as well down there, so there's 2 games to go in the Champions League. As you can see, a win today will see us, I think it'll see us qualified, will it? 5 points. Yeah, if Real Madrid can get something against Dortmund, that would be good. So we'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully we'll get qualified. And then, yeah, the league form has been good. As I said, we're still trying to tweak the tactic, but we've slowly edged ourselves up the table. The top 2 have kind of run away with it. Juventus played 8, won 8. Inter played 7, played 8, won 7, lost 1. And I bet their defeat, it came to Torino. And then we are playing Roma today, who have had a tough start to the season, but it is the derby. What do they call it? Do we have a name for it? I imagine there's a name for it. Capital Derby. Fair enough. I thought it was going to be a little bit more exciting than that. Right. This is the tactic that we've been going with at the moment. Actually, I've just changed one thing. And we've been trying pressing forward and target man support. Marucci, as much as I love him, it's maybe just not geared for him at the moment, the way that we're playing. We're playing with sort of like, obviously slightly shorter passing. We're trying to progress things a little bit. The Fenerbahce tactic was very much quick, get the ball in the channels, get balls into the box for Marucci to attack. And this doesn't really suit him. So we've played Correa in a few positions. I actually played him as a Mazzala for a couple of weeks. Milinkovic-Savic just had a rest and he did very, very well. So I thought, right, we'll get him higher up the pitch and we'll just play him as a false 9 to see if he can get into a couple of pockets. Maybe Alberto and Milinkovic-Savic going beyond, dragging players out, dragging centre-halves out, see how we get on from there. Good news is as well, Lulic is back. He just sustained a broken leg, I think, before I started the series, before I turned it on. So he's going to play his first game today. We will keep our eyes fixed firmly on the Madrid-Dortmund game. I think if a point or a win for Madrid and us a win would see us qualified, maybe even if we match Dortmund's result, that would probably see us qualified as well. I said Locatelli's been can't play. We will get him registered for the knockout stages as long as we get there. I don't know what they'll be in January. We've kind of spent all our money, so they probably won't much. The finances are not amazing with Lazio. To be honest, they've only guaranteed us a minimum of 11 million. So even with Champions League football, we might only see maybe anything up to 20, 25 million. So it's going to be tough. There's a couple of players that are wanted. Goalkeepers wanted by Madrid. Immobile is wanted by Madrid as well. But unless they give in, I'm talking like 100 million bucks. We're gonna turn that down. And then the rest are not worth it. I suppose Milinkovic, Savic. But I don't think there'll be too many changes, to be honest, in the summer. We just need to make that squad a little bit fatter. Correa, Lulic, corner ball. Good start. We should dominate this game today. We should absolutely dominate. Hopefully we can get a win, get the points secured as early as possible. And then that just gives an opportunity just to rest a couple. Because obviously we do have the Rome derby. Lucas foul. We do have the Rome derby as well at the weekend. Right, Lulic. Half an hour gone. Quiet. After a little positive start. Oh, Luis Alberto just wide. After a positive start, just gone a little bit quiet. Alberto with it. Radu was underneath it. Lucas is going to head it back in. Milinkovic Savic is there. Done well. Ramos. We don't really want him shooting. Alberto's clipped one in. Oh, Correa had the opportunity. It just didn't get onto it quick enough. Oh, goalkeeper's flopped at it. Or was that a punch? We're going to get the ball back. Radu. Milinkovic Savic. Immobile. Nice football. Lulic. Get a cross in. Immobile's there. All he had to do was just let it hit his head. He put too much on it. And the keeper made a save. I think if anything, he headed it too straight. Right, half time, 0-0. Not great. We're going to just thrash our arms a little bit. Has there been any goals? Dortmund, Madrid 0-0. So I imagine that'll probably see us through, will it? Come on. We need to be beating these. We beat these 5-1 in their place. Right, Luis Alberto. Lazari. Oh, he's lost it. He's got it. Alberto Correa. Just wide. Right, we're going to pause it. We're going to be quite brave here. We're going to go... Well, not brave. But what we'll do is... We'll move Milinkovic Savic into there. We'll take Lucas Leiva off. We'll put... He can stay as... I tell you what, he can go and support. Correa in the Mazzala, well, he did pretty well. We're going to bring the big man on. Murici. And we're going to get him what he wants to be, a target man. And see if we can just get him in the penalty area. Dortmund, Madrid still 0-0. Right, Luis Alberto struggling. Let's go Akpro just for the last few minutes. I think this is going to be a very, very disappointing result against Ludogorets. Dortmund and Madrid is still 0-0. I am going to thrash arms and say I'm sorry, but that was not good enough. Once again, just against teams at home, we're struggling a little bit to break them down. We maybe go with certain positions, certain games. I'm going to send the assistant to that. We maybe just go a little bit higher. We have qualified though. The point luckily was enough. And then we've got Dortmund away from home in the last game, which I probably will try and rest a few. Or do we try and win the group? When does it come? It comes after a very difficult run. We'll maybe just see what we're like fitness-wise. But we've got a big month. There's some big games. Roma, Dortmund, Sampdoria, Milan, Juventus and Fiorentina away. Right, let's get straight on to the Rome derby. It is away from home as well, so we'll probably keep our tactic to now. But what I'm thinking of is moving certain games, move Luis Alberto further up the pitch, potentially as a shadow striker, bring Marucci in as a target man as well, and maybe play. I'm starting to think we could maybe play a little bit more direct. So let's just save that. Lazio 5-3-2, and then we're going to copy the tactic. So we've got some of the key principles in, and then we'll move, obviously, that like that. Shadow striker, Milinkovic Savic on a support. That can be a target man on attack. Caicedo can do that as well, and then Correa can go in there. So yeah, that's what we'll rock with. But just I think for the derby, we'll play safe. They have got home advantage. Right, here we are. One change. Locatelli is in for Lucas Leiva. Big Chrissy Smalling's playing. Pedro Mkhitaryan, Gagliardini, Crisante Spinoza. Yeah, Paul Lopez, good goalkeeper. They've got a few options on the bench as well. Okay. But they have started poorly. They are once again, Roma seem to be in a little bit of transition. Let's see if we can capitalise on it and win the first derby of the series. They've gone, once again, loads of three at the backs at the moment. 3-2. They've gone with like two attacking midfielders. That's a bit cheeky, isn't it? That's a bit cheeky. Another option for us to look at, but I would like to play 2 up. I do want to get the best out of Modric at some point. But it's been, once again, a very, very quiet. Here we've got Lazari. I've asked for more. And they're going to give me some more. Milinkovic, Savic, Lazari. Locatelli on his derby, on the Rome derby debut. Luis Alberto from distance. Ooh, just hit the side netting. Right, a flurry of highlights. Lulic, Locatelli. Radu. Ramos. Into Lazari, nice and high. Slips in Immobile. We've got 2 in the box. Oh, it's finally ricocheted. Luis Alberto was in there. Correa was in there. And then it found Luis Alberto at the back stick. Probably a little bit fortunately. I think Correa might have even had the shot to start with. In from Lazari. Down the channel nice to Immobile. Correa blocked. Decent block to be fair by the defender. Mancini. But Luis Alberto was there. There's the Mazzala getting nice and high. On the attack. Gets him further forward. And we are 1-0 up. Don't get complacent out there. Right, we need to change. We need to change because Milinkovic Savic is really struggling. Luis Alberto is also really struggling. So we're going to be brave. We're going to do 2. We're going to go... Let's bring Correa back once again. Correa can go in there. Let's bring Pereira on as well. My 2 sort of like most creative players of playing up. Milinkovic Savic does seem to struggle a lot actually with fitness. Correa can go in there. Pereira... Locatelli in the middle. Let's get the big man on. Let's just put him as what he wants to do, which is target man support. Can he be effective for us? We've got half an hour to play. Roma have offered nothing. We've not offered a great deal. Highlight, Spinoza. Can we get a block in? Can we get a block in? Andreas Pereira's out there. Bardi. Oh, Mkhitaryan. Oh, that was a bit spunky, wasn't it? Did he miss-hit that? It seemed to just bounce off the ground and go up in the air. Wasn't a great finish for him, but they've got themselves level. They're literally their first highlight of the game. Gagliardini into Bardi. Nice run from Mkhitaryan, and he kind of just... There's a bit of a lofted pass into the net. But that's not good from us. Right, let's see if we can do one last little tweak. I think actually we're going to start being a little bit more direct, you know. Get the ball up a little bit quicker. Bardi. Smalling's there. Chrissy Smalling. Oh my God, we've been done in the derby. We've played 3 games in this series and we haven't won one. Oh my God. Chrissy Smalling at near post. Header off the bar and Ibanez. I think he's a defender. And we're going to get beat in the derby. Horrendous defeat. Absolutely horrendous. We're throwing the water bottle. It's the derby. Get your fucking asses in training in the morning. Right, so I really do need to work on us creatively. We maybe even go... I've been hammered on Twitter for never doing a trequartista, you know. So maybe on the... I am going to keep the base tactic. But maybe for this one we look at... something along the lines of that, with obviously Immobile leaving the line, a shadow striker, and then playing a... I imagine he can do it. Yeah, trequartista, can't he? Trequartista. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's only the beer. We'll have some fun. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Apologies about the results. If you've watched the Tottenham game before, there's lots of goals in that. So if you've missed the Tottenham episode that's come out this early on this afternoon, go ahead and watch that. You'll get some goals. We'll keep working on it. We may go slightly a little bit more direct. We'll focus, play through the middle. Any ideas, once again, put them down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Smash a like on today's video for me. Subscribe if you are new. And we'll see you weekend. No videos out Friday. This will come out Saturday morning. Next episode of Lazio will come out Saturday morning. And we are streaming this save Sunday night over on Twitch, 9:30. Go down the links. Drop me a follow. And yeah, see you at the next one.